Good morning, class. Today in your history civics class, we will go for taking the civics lesson, the new lesson, children, the Union Executive. And in the prior class, children, we have just read and learnt about and understood about the legislature, Union Legislature, which is the first very main organ of our government, our Indian government. Now we have the second, the Union Executives, who just execute the laws which are made by the legislature. And we all know your parliament has two houses, the lower and upper house. Upper house is your Rajya Sabha and lower house is your Lok Sabha. Now we come to the Union Executive. The legislative branch of the government makes the laws of the country. So this branch makes the law of the country. The executive branch of the government performs the task of enforcing these laws. Now union legislature, they make the law, and executives, they enforce these laws. They tell us that these are the laws and you have to do according to these very laws. You have your rights, you have your duties, so better be doing your work with all these. You have to see to it that this is the law we have made. So you have to do according to this law. The Union Executive consists of the President, first of all, children. You can see in this very diagram, you can see, children, the President is the head. Then we have the Vice President, then the Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers. The executive is helped by a large workforce that includes civil servants who implement government policies and the police force, which ensures that citizens follow the law. So children, you people must be knowing, or your parents or teachers, they keep on discussing with you those civil service examination, your PCS, your IS, they are all our civil servants. So they are also there for the discussion, for executing and making us understand what the union legislature has made the law, what type of law, what is it in it. They just go for interpreting, they just tell us the meaning of those law, children. Then, and the police force, it just ensures the citizens of India, children, our country, to follow the law. Now, first of all, today in our lesson, we will be talking about the president, children, and the election and termination. Only these 2 points for this very lecture, children. Then in the next lecture, we'll go for the powers. We will see the powers of the executives, that is the president, and then president's power. First of all, we will be seeing all the powers of president. Then we will go for the vice president, what are his term, what is his term, what are the powers he enjoys, and then the prime minister, and then we have the civil servants, council of ministers. So in this lesson, this much, the union executives. So first of all, we come to the president. The president is the constitutional head of the government of India, but in a parliamentary form of government, the president is a nominal or symbolic head. I told you in the previous lesson, children, that he is name only. He is the nominal head. The administration of the country is carried out in his name. He has to sign. Final decision he has to take, he has to sign. The actual power is vested in the Prime Minister and his Council of Ministers. They are the one who sit, who discuss, who debate, and then finally they go for making the laws. Who advise the president, and this is the Prime Minister and Council of Ministers. They advise the president in the exercise of her functions. He or she is bound to follow this advice. So president is bound to follow their advice, children. They are the only one, Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers, they advise the president in the exercise of her function, and it is the president is bound to follow their advice. The basic qualification for a candidate to be the president, if you want to become a president, children, in your later part of your life, then when you grow up, if you are planning to become a president, the basic qualifications you need are you must be a citizen of India first of all. Then you must be at least 35 years of age. And third, he or she or you must have all the qualifications necessary to be a member of the Lok Sabha. So you have to become, first of all, the member of the Lok Sabha. You have to go for fighting the elections, children. And there, these citizens, they will be electing you, they will be voting. And then for at least for some years, you have to be an experienced member of Lok Sabha. Then election and termination. Now for your president, we too have, they are elected and there is a termination also, children. The president is elected indirectly. So the president of India is elected indirectly. That means, children, an electoral college elects the president. The electoral college consists of the following members. Now we have an electoral college which elects the president, and the following members are there in this college. The elected members of both houses of parliament, and you know both the houses, children, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, their elected members have to elect the president. That's why it is said indirectly we elect the president. The elected members of the state legislative assemblies, they too are state legislative assemblies. There too we have the elections, children. State elections are there, children. So their members are also included to elect a president. The president is elected for a period of 5 years. So his term of being the president of India is 5 years. The president can be impeached by the parliament. Impeachment is a procedure by which the parliament can remove the president if she is found guilty of violating the constitution, of treason or of corruption. So impeachment, children, the president can be impeached by the parliament, and impeachment is a procedure by which the parliament can remove the president if he or she is found guilty of violating the constitution, of treason or of corruption. So this much for today, children. Please go through the lesson, read it properly, and remember to learn the powers of your president. Thank you.